Researchers at Cornell University have discovered that our kids, these darling boys and girls of ours, they make 3,000 semi-conscious to conscious decisions a day. Kids make 3,000 decisions a day. Now, I have a 3.5-year-old daughter. This is her, little blondie here, Kiara. And we know kids don't make the best decisions. If you can see there, she has a pair of scissors. I took this picture 2 weeks ago. She's cutting off the top knot of her little friend's ponytail. Needless to say, her friend's mom hasn't brought her back to our house for a play date since. So. And not only our young kids, but these college kids don't do the smartest things either in their decisions. Yeah, I find it hilarious. The guy's protecting it, like that's going to stop this 200-pound man from landing on you. And adults with kids don't make the best decisions all the time. Might be convenient, but I'm not taking my daughter to school that way. Now, speaking of adults, okay, if kids make 3,000 decisions a day, how many decisions a day do busy professionals like us make semi-conscious, conscious? How many do you think? And here's a hint, more than 3,000. 9,000. Who else? Researchers at Cornell University have discovered that we busy professionals and the customers that we're selling to and our direct reports and our spouse make 35,000 semi-conscious conscious decisions a day, ladies and gentlemen. 35,000 a day. 365 days a year. That's 12 million decisions annually we're faced with. Okay? And as we know, even us adults don't make the best decisions. Have you ever seen this happen? I literally drove into a gas station and caught a guy smoking the other day too. Or, what I find fascinating about this is that there's two bad decisions in this photo. There's the guy taking the selfie about to get consumed by the fireball. Then there's obviously somebody taking a picture of him about to get consumed. So here's the challenge. We don't have a simple system for making better decisions. And if we're faced with hand grenade decisions, if we're faced with 35,000 every day, we have to do something about it. Because if we're basing those decisions on misguided cues or the latest fad or what worked in the past or what our gut's telling us to do, we're going to make bad decisions. Or not the best. We're going to make mediocre decisions. And I'm not okay with mediocrity. I'm not okay with the 800-member companies here, the 500,000 employees, the millions of lives that these companies impact being mediocre leaders. That leads to regret. Right? Regret that we missed out on the big promotion. Regret that we lost a big client. Regret that we never fulfilled our true life passion. But if we can learn a simple system for making better decisions, then we liberate our future and we leap our careers, our companies, and our communities forward. And that's what I'm passionate about teaching. I'm passionate about teaching successful professionals like us how to make better decisions so you're able to do that. And I've studied decision making in many different contexts. I've studied life or death decision making in combat, in the Marine Corps and in the martial arts. I've studied decision making in fighting for my own life, in battling my personal demons of cancer. I've studied decision making in the boardroom and in many different businesses, and I've studied decision making science in academic institutions, and this is what I've discovered. There are 5 decision making traps that we all fall into, that our teams fall into, that our kids, our spouses fall into, but there are 5 simple solutions that can help us conquer these decision making traps. And we can make better decisions when faced with those 35,000 a day, when we're faced with hand grenade decisions, and able to move our lives forward. And what I'm going to share with you tonight is, in the brief amount of time I have, we can't get into all 5, but I'm going to share one decision-making trap, one simple solution that you can immediately apply into your organizations at home with your kids, so no one's jumping off of a ramp and landing on their best friends. Or if you really want your child to go to Michigan or Michigan State, you can figure all that out together. Because it boils down to, if we are making better decisions, we simply have a better life.